Welcome to Grit, Strength, and Pride. Welcome to Olympus High School, your worst nightmare. I'm just kidding. I'm Calvin Fuller.
I'm Jackson Bodley.
We're here for the second round of the 5A UHSAA boys basketball playoffs between the number 1 seed Olympus Titans and the number 16 East Leopards. Olympus is 22-2 after beating the Murray Spartans at 83-67 last Friday. East is 12-10 after beating the Hillcrest Huskies 65-40 last Wednesday. Let's recap the game against Murray a week ago. Olympus dropped 26 points on Murray's 15 points in the first quarter. Olympus never looked back as they cruised to the win at home. Final score 83-67. Dutch Dowdell scored 24 points, followed by Joe Johnson and Zach Albert with 13 points. This doesn't even show the true depth of the Titans. Definitely great things for Olympus. Well, now let's recap the first round matchup between the East Leopards and the Hillcrest Huskies. On Wednesday, East played Hillcrest at home. East started off by scoring 20 points to Hillcrest 13 points in the first quarter. Hillcrest couldn't counteract, and that was the end of that, even with their high scorer Max Albers and Deashawn Wilkerson Bowie. The leading scorer for East was Matthew Frederick. He popped off big time by scoring a whopping 28 points, which is a career high. Sawyer Sutton also contributed 13 points. East star player Kevin Doe scored 11 points. Kevin Doe is a great all-around athlete. In track and field, Kevin has made the state track and field meet last 2 years in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and the long jump. Back in May, he became a state champion in the 100 and 200 meters. In football, he played his first varsity season for East. He was good enough that he signed to play college football for BYU. Now finally, basketball. Kevin Doe has played all 4 seasons of high school basketball at the varsity level. Just last month, he joined the 1,000-point club while playing against Skyline. Now let's go over the keys to the game with Jackson Bodley.
And the scouting going to start with East here. And offensively, you mentioned Kevin Doe just barely and how great he is. 1,000 career points. And then you also mentioned the game Matthew Frederick had in the first round. I think that's huge. You're going to need other players to step up if you're East, not just Kevin Doe to do it all. And another 30-point game for Matthew Frederick is something that's definitely going to help a lot in the long run. Really, the main thing offensively you got to do against the Titans is get the ball inside. We saw Skyline and American Fork get the ball inside, but they did it 2 different ways. For American Fork, they backed them down in the paint and got offensive boards. For Skyline, they did great cuts to the rim, great passes, and Yorgo Gillespie's took it himself right at the rim. But the key thing for Olympus is they don't defend well once you get in the rim, but they're so good at stopping you from getting to that point. So that's the one thing you got to do, lots of pick and rolls, whatever you can to get the ball inside the paint where Olympus' defense is the weakest. Now let's move to the other side of the ball. What do they need to do to try and stop this Olympus offense? You just have to take Jordan Barnes and that offense out of their rhythm. If their shots and their plays and all the passes are coming in a rhythm where they've run this play multiple times and they know what's coming next, there's really no stopping them. You have to get them out of the rhythm, make them act purely on instinct, make them see different stuff that they aren't prepped for, that they can't just go off, well, this is what I do in the play. Make them get to other stuff where they can't just rely on the plays that always work. And you got to bring that aggression and stop and play very close up on Dutch Dowdell. I think the best matchup there is Kevin Doe. Very fast, track and star athlete, like you said, athletic, and he's got to be step by step with Dowdell. Any room you give him, he's going to make him pay. And then we got to move on to the Titans and what the Titans have done so great. I mean, they won the state championship last year, entered as the preseason favorites, and every time there's been any sliver of doubt that maybe they aren't going to win it all this year, they've responded significantly. They lost their home opener to American Fork. They responded by figuring out a new starting lineup until they finally figured out what works. And then they had a little bit of scoring slump with close games and a loss to Skyline. And then they rebounded and played some of the best basketball they've played really in the last couple of years, averaging 85 points over the last few games. And there's nothing much more you can say about the Titans as their game plan tonight. Just stay in that rhythm. We saw it in the last few games. We saw it against Murray. They shot 65% from the field against Murray. They just have to keep that going. There's not much they need to change. Don't change. If they can do what they've been doing, get in their game plan, they're going to win.
Yeah, thank you, Jackson. Let's talk about Olympus versus the East in region play. Olympus and East are both in Region 6, so they go against each other twice. In the first game, Olympus took the lead over East in the first quarter, scoring 20 points against East's 15 points. East couldn't counteract and lost 71-39 to the Titans. Game 2 saw a different story. After the first quarter, East was actually beating Olympus 12-7. But in the second quarter, Olympus turned on the heat by scoring 13 points. At halftime, East would lead by 1 point over Olympus, 21-20. In the third quarter, Olympus did what they do best, and they decided the outcome of the game. Historically, Olympus seems to do really good in the third quarter. Anyways, Olympus scored 20 points to pull away from East. The final score was 60-43. Now let's just go over Olympus's epic playoff run from last year. Olympus got the #1 seed last year, started in the first round because everybody made the playoffs last year. Even if you're 32 ranked East Leopards like they were last year, they played a playing game and they won. In the first round, Olympus beat East 82-38 amid problems with an air horn. Hashtag don't use an air horn on game, it's stupid. In the second round, Olympus got to play the rival Skyline after beating Skyline. After Skyline beat Lehigh in overtime, Olympus would win the second round game 75-40. They would then move on to the quarterfinals at the John M. Huntsman Center on the campus of the University of Utah to play Salem Hills. They would beat Salem Hills 63-45. Then they would move on to the semifinals to play Bonneville. The Bonneville Lakers from, I think it's like Ogden. The Titans would win 60-43. With this win, they would move on to the 5A championship game against the Woods Cross at the Marriott Center on the campus of BYU. Olympus would win the 5A championship 40-31 after being down at halftime.
Yeah, what a great playoff run. You just mentioned all the different games, but if you're just looking at the scores there, it looked like they sort of swept their way through the tournament with no really adversity, but in a couple of those games, the ones at the Huntsman Center, they were down or even a close game at halftime that they had to bounce back and respond. Then it just seems like Olympus, they always play Region 6 opponents in the playoffs. They played East and Skyline last year. This year they played East. They're about to play East, and then next round, if they do win, they'll be playing the winner of Skyline Brighton. So I don't know what it is, but Olympus always finds themselves playing their region opponents in the playoffs.
That is certainly true. Last year, it was nothing but region opponents. This year, it's nothing but region opponents so far, it seems like. Thank you, PA announcer. And now we will head over to the national anthem and a short break. Welcome back to Olympus High School. And we're going to start off with the starting lineups for the visiting East Leopards. Number 0, he's a guard, 6'4", Braden Hinton. Star player for the team, number 2, wide receiver Kevin Doe for Leopards. Number 3, Sawyer Sutton, he's a point guard and a junior. Wearing number 13, he also is in the W position for basketball, junior Cooper Dodd. And finally, number 15 is the center, senior Matthew Frederick. That was your starting line for East tonight. Now fans, get ready for your mighty Olympus Titans and the defending 5A boys basketball state champions. The number 1 seed, region champs, only 2 losses with 22 wins this season. Number 1, senior Harper Matson. Number 2, junior Jordan Barnes. And number 3, he's a senior, he's Zach Albert, wearing number 3. Wearing number 12, he's just a junior. He hit the 1,000-point club away at Park City, Dutch Dowdell. And you got a freshman sensation wearing number 23, it's Gavin Lowe. And that was your starting lineup tonight for Olympus. As we get this playoff game underway. Familiar faces here tonight. Showing the sign of respect with all the players.
Yeah, this is the second straight year Olympus and East have played 3 times during the season, once in the postseason.
Last year, I think East got a little snubbed by the RPI. They had 6 losses, but somehow they're number 32. Anyways, we're underway here at Olympus High School. Sawyer Sutton with it. He finds Hinton. Hitting the top of key. He goes inside to Frederick. Oh, it won't go. And Dowdell gets it. Barnes races. Barnes over to Dowdell. Thought about the 3 drives inside. Now Matson. Matson finds Barnes. Dowdell with it. Guarded by Kevin Doe. Dowdell to the other side to Matson. And gets it in. 2 points. The Titans lead early.
Dutch Dowdell is such a good scorer that sometimes you just have to double him. And when you do, Olympus has the talent to make you pay.
And Hinton was open enough to find the basket there. 2 points for Braden Hinton and the East Leopards. Oh, deep 3 for Harper Matson, and it won't go. Doe with it. He drives inside. He gets 2. Wow.
And East have already found success early when they take the ball inside at the rim.
Low with it, inside drive. Finds Harper Matson. Barnes with it now. Dowdell. Driving, finds Matson. Now Barnes. Barnes over to Zach Albert. Dutch Dowdell. Oh no! To Matthew Frederick, to Kevin Doe, a turnover. Oh! Barnes tried to pick his pocket.
And already East, they scored a couple times, but defensively they did a nice job of getting the ball out of Dutch Dowdell's hands.
No good for Matthew Frederick, who popped off with 28 points against Hillcrest in the first round. And Matson, all 4 points have been from him, the senior.
Yeah, that layup there not made possible unless that half-court pass from Jordan Barnes on the money.
Sutton with it. And he gets nothing. Now Barnes with it. He finds Lowe. Inside drive. Wow. Great stuff there by the freshman.
Lowe showing off his speed, taking it right at the big center for East.
And we got a timeout from the East coach.
Clearly unhappy with something defensively. But neither team there was wasting any time getting down the court. Whenever they got a rebound or a steal, they were going straight at it. And I was impressed with what East did defensively. What they were doing was whenever Dutchtown got the ball, they were bringing extra pressure, whether that was a little help defense or a full-on double team. They were making sure he had no room to get a shot off or a chance to take it at the rim.
Timeout still underway. And as they disperse, the Titans go back out in the court. Frederick the inbound for East. He inbounds to Sawyer Sutton. Now Frederick with it. Guard by Albert and Barnes. Double team there. Low trying to do some great guarding. Surprised no foul's been called, but inside is hitting. 0 for 3, Matthew Frederick. Unable to capitalize there. Dowdell with it. What will he do here? Guard by Kevin Doe over to Jordan Barnes. Low inside to Matson. He scores again!
And East, they continue to bring double teams. The only problem is Olympus still has 3 other great players. You double Jordan Barnes and Dutch Dowdell. They have 3 great starters to make you pay.
And hitting to Kevin Doe. Oh, thought about the 3 inside for 2. He gets 2 more points, 4 points on the night for Kevin Doe. Albert with it. Barnes now finds Dowdell. Oh, thought about the 3. Oh, out in transition now for Barnes. Unable to get the 3, but Lowe saves it for the Titans. And now to Jordan Barnes. And now to Matson for 3. No good. Frederick has it. Now Kevin Doe. We all know how good Kevin Doe is. Sutton finds Dodd. Dodd to Frederick. Kevin Doe. 0 for 3. And he makes it for a 3-point land for East to lead by 1.
Nice shot there by Kevin Doe. Halfway through the first quarter, it's East leading by 1.
Unable to get the 3 is Dowdell. Albert finds Barnes.
The defense was there late, but it still got there and had enough of a contest to make Dutch Dowdell miss.
Barnes with it. Inside. Dowdell. He goes for 2, and he gets it. Oh, yes, smooth as butter, smooth as ice. Frederick with it to Doe. Inside. Wow. Ooh.
Triple team there. Foul is called on Jordan Barnes. He just wasn't in good enough position to reach in and get the ball.
The hard fall there for Kevin Doe and Jordan Barnes. We got a substitution in for Cooper Dodd is number 23, David Bergstead. Doe, he finds Bergstead. Now Doe again with the ball. Inside, now Bergstead. He finds Sutton. Guard by Albert. 3 versus 3. Bergstead over to Hinton. Doe, now with it. Inside to Matthew Frederick. Double team. And the floater won't go.
He doesn't finish, but I like the attempts there. Get inside where your size advantage is.
Wow. That looked great by the freshman Lowe. Now Albert, he finds Dowdell for 3. Give him 3. Boom.
It was a weird series of events where the ball was bouncing around, and a lot of times you lose track of your player. Unfortunately for East, the one player you lost track of was Dutch Dowdell.
Dowdell. Oh no, that's Matson. He gets the ball. Turnover. Oh.
The foul is called on the reach on number 23 for East.
Things getting a little rowdy here. Dowdell with it. Now Albert. No, that is Low, excuse me. Barnes for 3. Knock it down! My goodness!
And East, they would have had that possession defended if Jordan Barnes wasn't 10 feet behind the three-point line, or not that far, but Jordan Barnes' ability to step behind the three-point line like that and create extra space makes it that much harder to defend.
And for three, oh, wow. That was Sawyer Sutton. Low over the Dowdell. Oh, my, deep three. Oh, won't go, but great. Now Sutton with it. Sutton now over the Doe. Hitting now. Now it's Berkstead. And again for three. Oh!
East is doing an incredible job in their off-ball movement. Whoever has the ball is looking around, and the other four players are constantly either setting screens or getting open, and they're consistently finding the open players.
Exactly.
A great offensive performance in this first quarter for East.
Low with it over to Matson. Now Albert to Barnes. Dowdell. Top of key. Guard by Doe. And drives inside, unable to get two. Who gets the ball? Ooh.
A jump ball. What an effort there by Gavin Lowe. Goes up on a player nearly a foot taller than him and comes down with a jump ball.
Impressive stuff there. Barnes with it. He finds Dowdell. Oh, wow. Goes to the double team and gets two. He's still within one possession. Sutton finds Matthew Frederick. Frederick over to Berkstead. Inside. Oh, Sawyer Sutton with it. Sutton over to Berkstead. Guard by Barnes. He finds Hinton. Now Kevin Doe. They're going to need to shoot the ball here. And go! Unable to get two.
Doesn't get it, but whenever East has tried to take it to the rim, they've been successful in getting a good look.
Air ball by Kevin Doe. Oh, no! Oh, and low. And the ball almost goes out. He finds Dowdell. He's open for three. Yeah!
Yet again, a weird play where the ball is bouncing around. You're bound to lose someone in your coverage there, and it happens to be Dutch Dowdell once again.
And Frederick for three. No good. Oh, and that is the end of the first quarter. What a spectacular first quarter there by the Titans.
Yeah, not only a spectacular one, but what a fast first quarter. I don't think the clock ever stopped, maybe only a couple times. That was basically just pure 8-minute quarter.
I'm just impressed by everybody's physicality.
Yeah, in the playoffs, everyone wants to win, especially beat your region rival who's beat you many times in a row. And there's going to be a lot of aggression and more effort into this game than a normal game.
I think the last time Olympus lost to East was in 2020. Of course, 2019 to 2020 was an 11-loss season for the Titans. It was a down year, but not every team is going to reign supreme each year.
No, every dynasty or whatever you want to call it in high school have off years every so often, and it won't last forever.
Unless it's like that one school in Wyoming that has like 27 straight swim titles. It's just ridiculous. Sutton with it. Berkstead finds Lunt. Inside is Hinton. Now Frederick. Lunt. And for three. Don't give the ball to Sawyer Sutton because he'll make you pay.
I've talked about how well East has been getting to the rim and finding open players, but what about their shooting? Their three-point shooting's been on point. And right there, a great take by East defensively, putting their body on the line to force a charge.
Frederick will inbound for the Leopards. Inside. Oh, and Madsen gets the ball. Oh, block. Oh, my goodness.
Weird play there. The full court press works. A turnover. A great recovery by East to save the possession. A huge mistake passing it right to Harper, but they made up for it.
For three, no. Number 3, he finds Berkstead inside. It's Matthew Frederick and back out. Braden hitting for 3. Oh, will it go? No!
It hit the shot clock there. That's a dead ball out of bounds for Olympus.
And it does not count if it does hit the shot clock.
Anything above the rim, or the backboard, I mean.
Dowdell for 3. No good. Barnes over the low. Inside drive. Oh, cuts through the double team, but foul's called there. And both student sections are rowdy. Olympus with the camo theme and East with the USA theme.
Olympus very good drawing up inbounds plays.
Oh, open 3. Yeah!
Well, there they are, right off the inbounds. Wide open 3 for Dutch Dowdell.
Frederick with it. Low. Trying to slow him down. And a foul. Whoa!
A lot of contact there, even after the whistle. The refs just leave it with a personal foul. I think the contact after was just them tripping on each other's feet, nothing intentional.
Kevin Doe back in the game, and he has the ball. Sutton with it. Berkstead finds Doe. Inside Doe. He cuts through and gets to it.
Traveling violation right there.
Even the greatest players make a mistake sometimes. Kevin Doe's not even one of the, I think it's top 20 scores in 5A, but he's still really good. Like I mentioned, the 1,000 point club. And Matson, Krakatoa, he gets 3. Oh, there goes Matson. Can he blow? Oh!
East nearly beat Olympus on their full court press. They found the open player who was wide open, but Olympus recovers. Great play by Harper Matson. He's been doing great all night. Offensively, he's been open. He's been making them pay. Defensively, saves 2 points.
Harper Matson denying whoever that was for the ball. Kevin Doe with it. Drives inside. And for 3, no good for Logan Lunt. And Doe has it. Drives inside. Whoa! Oh no!
Oh man.
I think they're calling a charge.
The East fans erupted there. Nearly thought they had an and one. Then the ref signals the charge and the Olympus fans erupt. Those calls go either way. It's really a judgment call on what the ref thinks. And there's going to be complaints either way. But this time he calls it a charge and Olympus catches a break.
Dowdell with it inside. Oh no, a turnover. Dodd over the Doe. Doe for 2. Oh, beautiful. Barnes with it. Now Zach Albert. He finds Gavin Lowe. Lowe over to Matson. To Dowdell. Albert, what will he do? Goes for 2. Yes, sir!
So much of this game we've talked about Gavin Lowe, Dutch Dowdell, Jordan Barnes, and Harper Matson. But Zach Albert averages 13 points a game.
There goes Albert. Whoa!
Jump ball, that's East ball. I believe it's a possession arrow.
That's a really weird jump ball. He was going up and just denied him.
Yeah, if you grab the ball when they're going up and then you tie possession like that, it's a jump ball.
It'll still be Olympus ball though. Dutch Dowdell. From beyond the arc. Matson for 3. No good. Wait. That'd been funny if it went in, but it did not. Sutton with it. I wonder if he'll make somebody pay for with a 3. Frederick popped off to 28 points, but 0 points tonight, I think. Cooper Dodd beyond the arc inside to Frederick. Inside, can he get 2? He does not.
And Frederick's doubled every time he gets the ball inside. His height advantage is something Olympus just has to double team if they want to stop. They've been doing it all night. That's why he has his 0 points.
Exactly. Oh, wow. What a great cut inside. Well, the ball was thrown inside, and a great layup there by Zach Albert.
Yeah, when you have a great passer like Jordan Barnes, who averages 9 assists a game this season, you can't let up at any moment. If you're relaxing a little bit, your player like that will go right by, and it's impossible to recover. That pass will be on target. Well, after a great first quarter from both teams, resulting in a close game, Olympus came out in the second quarter and extended their lead all the way up to 11 right now. Really similar to what happened in their last matchup. Because in the last matchup, like you mentioned, East was up at the end of the first quarter, but Olympus rallied and really dominated the second, third, and fourth quarters.
Exactly. So whoever wins this game will play the winner of the Brighton versus Skyline boys game, which is going on right now. Brighton is beating Skyline 25-11. When both times, really, Skyline beat Brighton in a close match of the first game, 74-70, and then it was just a blowout the second time for the Skyline victory. But Brighton put on clinic against Skyline.
Yeah, in the playoffs, anything can happen no matter who won their regular season matchup. You get into the playoffs time, and it's anyone's game.
We saw a 22 seed Skyline Eagles and a number 21 seed Spanish Fork Dogs upset teams yesterday, both from Region 7 and the girls basketball playoffs. 5A. Sutton with it.
Well, East, they had Olympus early. They were in this close game early, but it's starting to slip away, and they got to get some answers here quick before it gets too big of a margin.
Kevin Doe inside, guard by Joe Johnson. Sutton with it, guard by Albert. Number 22 inside to Frederick. And inside is Kevin Doe. Back out to Lunt for 3. And it won't go. They had to shoot the ball, otherwise it would have been a turnover. Gavin Lowe with it. And Joe Johnson gets it. Oh my, open 3. Couldn't nail the 3 there.
And Joe Johnson's in for the Titans. I think that might be defensively so they don't have to double team every time Frederick gets the ball.
Oh, almost a turnover there. Frederick finds Sutton. Sutton with it still around. Trying to find somebody. He finds Frederick. He's still going on the arc inside, but Christensen has it now. Still struggling. They need to shoot the ball. Oh, no good.
East in this second quarter has gotten nearly nothing offensively. Olympus has tightened up defensively and stopped them every single attempt they've made.
It's not even halftime. East has scored 31 points, and in the first time Olympus played East, they only scored 39 points. Quite the turnaround. Sutton finds it, Kevin Doe. He goes and no good. Inside is Dutch Dowdell. Whoa. Monstrous play there, and Joe Johnson capitalizes with his own 2 points.
We're used to Barnes making plays like that, but Dutch Dowdell making a great pass.
Sutton with it to number 10, and it's good for Logan Lunt. Barnes is son of the coach of Olympus, Matt Barnes. Low over the Dowdell. Now Barnes with it. Albert. Dutch Dowdell, deep 3. Off the rim, no good. Who gets it? It's Campbell Christensen for East. Ooh.
There's been a couple of looks there where Dutch has been open. He's not going to make, if you give him a couple more of those looks, he's going to start hitting those.
Back in for East is Braden Hinton, and it looks like it is also number 23, David Berkstead. Sawyer Sutton with it. He finds Berkstead to Frederick for 3. Oh, yeah!
They get the bank. 2 straight threes made for East, and they're starting to work their way back into this one.
They're still down by 7 points. No, yeah, 7 points. Barnes with it under a minute and a half. Johnson with it. Looks like he thought about the feed. Now to your boy, Jordy Barnes. Oh, man.
Foul there, but really this whole first half, there hasn't been as many fouls called. The first half's nearly over, and neither team's going to get close to the bonus.
Both teams have 4 fouls. Dowdell to Barnes. Kevin Doe. Now Albert. Barnes with it. Albert to Barnes. Deep 3 on the way. No good. Who gets it? It's East. Hinton with it. Sutton with it. They might go for the last shot.
I think they will here. They've had a nice little run in the last couple minutes to get within 7. Just take it down to 0, see if you can't get a shot in, and close in on that lead to end the first half.
Kevin Doe, guard by Jordan Barnes, but Doe goes around. And he gets 2 points of his own. Johnson finds Barnes. They'll want last shot. Now half-court shot. No good.
A 5-point game, that's a close game. If you're East, you got to be happy with that first half. You're facing the #1 team in 5A, the reigning champs. They got so much talent, everyone knows it. Then you're only down 5 at halftime, really playing great. A lot of things you can take with you to the second half. A great half for both teams.
Exactly. I think Olympus is doing a great job offensively and defensively. And defensively, they're limiting East to not really get inside, and they're just struggling to make any shots. Speaking of half-court shots, I was watching the West Jordan versus Copper Hills game on KSL Sports Rewind yesterday, and that was the 6A boys basketball playoff game was delayed. And one of the players for Copper Hills hit a beyond half-court shot, which is incredible. Now we'll go to halftime. You've been watching Olympus Titans boys varsity basketball against East Leopards. It's the second round of the UHSAA 5A boys basketball playoffs.
Olympus High Dance Company Ensemble, and Olympus.
Welcome back to Olympus High School, where the Titans are taking on the East Leopards in the second round of the 5A UHSAA Boys Basketball Playoffs. Olympus leads 33-28. Olympus is your defending 5A Boys Basketball State Championship.
Yeah, it was a close first quarter. Then Olympus started to pull away in the second quarter, but not before East responded and finished on a great 8-0 run to end the quarter.
Frederick inbounds the ball to Sawyer Sutton. Now hit with it. Guard by Dowdell, now Matthew Frederick. Inside, hitting around, and no good. Kevin Doe hitting, battling for the ball. Who gets to control the ball? It's Cooper Dodd.
After so many chances there for East, they finally got one to go.
East is within one possession now. Gavin Lowe with it. Third quarter, make or break for the Titans, I would think.
Yeah, for both teams. The whole season's riding on this game. Losing, your season's over.
Exactly. Oh, deep three on the way. Oh, no good for Jordan Barnes. Sawyer, Sutton with it. Sutton finds Dodd. Now Matthew Frederick, Kevin Doe for three. Unable to get it. Harper Matson finds Jordan Barnes. Now Gavin Lowe. Oh no, turnover. Kevin Doe races like he's a 100-meter champion, which he is. And 2 points.
And Olympus there, they just went too fast on that turnover. They tried to push the pace, but East was back, and it was a -1 advantage. East had 4 defenders. Olympus only had 3 offensive players, resulted in a turnover.
Dowdell no good for 3, and Kevin Doe with the ball. Now it's Sutton for the Leopards.
And that 8-0 run's turned into a 12-0 run if you continue it in the second quarter. Olympus, they got to get going because East is going to take the lead here with 1 basket.
That is true. How bad do you want the state title? And inside Kevin Doe for 3, Braden Hinton. Whoa!
Confetti cannons, tons of things flying from the East student section as they take the lead. The coach is rolling his eyes at the student section as he looks over.
Harper Matson for 3. Oh no, Kevin Doe gets the ball. Whoa!
Oh, a charge is called again. Another one of those where East nearly had the and one.
He was about to jump over Zach Albert, or Harper Matson. That is insane. Obviously, Kevin Doe, he'll play college football for BYU. Jordan Barnes. Now Dutch Dowdell. Inside Harper Matson. Ooh.
Oh, and another mistake by the Titans. This second half has been really the exact opposite you would want to start. Usually they're perfect in the third quarter. They have not done great in this third quarter.
Inside Matthew Frederick, he finds Cooper Dodd. Now it's Cooper Dodd. Sutton, oh, he slips.
How did he keep his dribble alive on the floor there?
I have no clue. Sutton still up. He has the ball. Guard by Albert. Now Dowdell. They're going to need to shoot the ball. Braden hitting inside to Kevin Doe. There he goes. And he goes! What? Oh, no!
East is now on a 15-0 run.
Dowdell needs a miracle. He gets to and oh, he does not get to. Heartbreak at the line.
The first good look of the second half just barely rolls out, and the run continues. East is putting it on.
Kevin Doe keeps his dribble alive.
Again, East on the floor keeping their dribble alive.
Dodd with it. Beyond the arc inside, Frederick. Oh my, hitting. Dodd for 3. Oh, that would have been crazy. Who gets the ball?
It was Olympus, the ball went off of Matthew Frederick. They got to stop there, but they got to worry about their offense. They haven't scored in about 6 to 7 minutes. That's long scoring drought.
What do you think if you're Olympus, you would have called a timeout by now?
I think you might have, but the problem is you just had a 10-minute timeout. And so you had your game plan going in, and then it's not working. And so really you've told them about everything you can. You got to wait to think of more adjustments.
Exactly. Dowdell inside. Block, but Dowdell still gets it. Low with it. The Matson. Oh.
There's another turnover, miscommunication. I think it's time for the timeout like you mentioned. East is doing everything. Their fans are in the game. Defensively forcing turnovers, offensively scoring at will.
I feel like the timeout would be the only way to just stop East. And Albert gets the ball. Could things change now? Oh!
Olympus keeps the ball there, very fortunate, but what they changed there was put Coach Barnes up from the sideline and they went into a full court press. And it worked. The turnover immediately forced the first time right there when they went the full court press.
That's true. And again, something's on the court. I have no clue what it was, but something was on the court.
It seems every game we have at least something on the court.
And last year,
saying they threw it from up on the track.
Wow. And last year, it seemed like nothing was getting on the court. But this year, it seems like a lot of things are. And Barnes responded too. Maybe it was Matson. Couldn't tell there. Sutton, and oh my goodness, and it goes out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Well, that full court press certainly working to perfection. East right there got trapped in the coffin corner.
Kevin Nadeau, oh. A freshman versus a senior. And it'll be East ball.
Let's see what they do here. They do have the full court pass option. Or I guess half court once they get going. That worked very well in the first half.
Frederick with it. Go over the timeline. Dodd with it. Kevin Doe. Now Doe. Oh, 2 won't go. Unfortunate for East.
A lot of contact there. The refs are letting them play. Olympus, another stop. They can take the lead or tie here.
Jordan Barnes inside. Now Zach Albert. Harper Matson inside. Now Dowdell, he goes for 3. Bang! Oh my goodness, the Titans are leading again.
Once Dowdell gets his eyes on the rim, it's nearly impossible to stop. You can get a hand up, but he's already locked his sights. And I like what the East coach does there. They're going on a great run, but it all stopped all at once. Olympus was starting to get rolling, and so he shuts it down before it gets too bad. Shuts it down before Olympus starts really getting rolling.
Exactly. I'd like to update you on the game, the winner of the game, who will play the winner of the Brighton Skyline game. Brighton at halftime is leading Skyline 38-26.
Yeah, Brighton, a little surprising. They're a great team. They're the higher seed, the home team, but they lost both games versus Skyline. The second one a blowout, like you mentioned. But they came into this one, and now they're up 12 at halftime.
When they played Olympus last time, it was a close game and just a dumb ending.
Yeah, both teams, Brighton and Skyline, played Olympus very close. Skyline even beat Olympus the last time they played.
And the last matchup between Olympus and Brighton, one of the Brighton players wrote the ball on, I think it was Dowdell, his jersey, to make it wet when he was at the free throw line, and technical fouls ensued. Kevin Doe with it for East. And Sawyer Sutton for 3. He makes you pay again.
That's the risk you run when you run the full court press. If you can break it just like that, you're gonna have a number advantage. 3-on-2 fast break just like that.
Too much contact there. You had to call it. Jordan Barnes will inbound for Olympus. Throw over to Zach Albert. Now Barnes. Now he finds Zach Albert. Now Jordan Barnes. Inside Gavin Lowe. Now Zach Albert. Stop out and then go out low to Albert. Can't get 3. Oh, that won't go.
Again, hitting the shot clock. Olympus there. That zone defense for East, a new adjustment out of that timeout, and it worked. Olympus wasn't expecting it, and they weren't able to find any good looks.
Frederick will inbound for East. Now Frederick with it again from Sutton. Ooh. They thought it was a travel there, but was not called. Whether it happened or not. Sutton with it, guard by the freshman. Frederick with it. Hitting now, can he get 2? He does! Valuable points for East there.
What a shot right there. East nearly perfect in this second quarter.
Dutch Dowdell, he finds Harper. Madsen thought about it. Gavin Lowe to Zach Albert. Madsen with it to Dowdell.
A foul called there. Off-ball contact, a little push there on East, and they had to stop, but unfortunately the foul takes it back, so Olympus another chance.
The student section really wanting it for Olympus. Oh my, he picks his pocket. He was not expecting that. Ankle breaker there, and Kevin Doe still has the ball.
And all the players slipping around that same spot on the court.
And Sawyer Sutton for 3. Oh no, he does not get it. Fortunate break there for the Titans. Albert with it. Madsen is open, but does not take a shot. Low, he finds Dowdell. Inside, he gets 2. Titans within 1 possession, down by 2.
East is on a roll. You got to stop it somehow. They give it to their best offensive player, and he goes to work.
Sutton with it, and looks like they're just going to hold the ball. And they want last shot.
They're in the exact same situation at the end of the second quarter. This time they're up 2, knocked down 7.
Kevin Doe, East's best player. Great athlete he is. Goes over to Berkstead. Inside is Matthew Frederick.
Let's see if the call. Traveling.
Travel.
It's about the last call I expected to see there. A jump ball, reaching foul, blocking foul, but a traveling called there. Weird call, and Olympus has 3 seconds to do something.
Zach Albert. One way. Whoa.
Out of bounds, and the clock's still running. There should be about 2 seconds left on the clock. Whoa. It's at 1.2 right now. That's more than enough time to take a couple steps in the shot.
The clock did not run when it initially started.
And Olympus, they're a great team at drawing up plays outside of the baseline, or drawing up inbounds plays. They usually go to Dutch Dowdell. And this is huge here. How much time they put on the clock will determine if Dutch Dowdell or whoever it is gets a shot to take the lead or tie.
Last night I was watching the Skyline versus Payson girls basketball game, and their shot clock was just going all wacko on them. So what they did was they brought out a ladder and they just unplugged the shot clocks and let them play without the shot clock. And Skyline won. It was an upset, but when you really look at Tina and GK and the whole team, Tina and GK is Skyline's star player. She was out for the non-region portion of Skyline's schedule, and I think when you look at it, it's not really an upset at all when really on paper technically is.
And they will put 0.6 seconds left on the clock, and a foul before the ball is even inbound. The only thing it changes is it adds 1 team foul and a personal foul to East.
Barnes with it inside. Oh no. And East will have possession of the ball.
With 0.8 seconds from the baseline, it's going to be a very tough shot. They don't even attempt one.
Oh wow.
Well, what a third quarter. Not what I was expecting, not what Minnie was expecting. Olympus had a 5-point lead. They're usually great in the third quarter, thinking similar, especially in the playoffs, but East came out and they made a statement. They showed they're not going away easy. They are the 16th seed, but they're playing much better tonight than that.
Definitely.
And if you're Olympus, you're the #1 seed. You're expected to win really the tournament, especially this game definitely. And now you're down 2 entering the 4th quarter. You can't let the nerves get the best of you. You weren't expecting to be in this spot, but you can't always expect to win, and you can't make stupid plays and let the nerves get to you during this situation.
Exactly. And they believe that they can win. Coach Barnes, the 2nd most winningest active coach right now behind the coach from Bountiful. Coach from Bountiful for boys basketball got 500 career wins like a few weeks ago or something. Incredible stuff. Zach Albert finds Jordan Barnes. Berkstead. Now it's Harper Matson for 3. Knock it down! Titans lead by 1.
They had the quarter break to drop that play, and it was perfect. The double screen gets Dutchdale wide open.
Frederick with it. We're in the 4th quarter. It's not even 8 p.m. This has been a fast game. Hitting with it. He controls the game for East. They lead by 1 point now.
2 lead changes in the first 30 seconds of the 4th quarter. It might be like this the whole 8 minutes.
Albert. Now Matson. Oh yeah! To the free throw line for the possible extra point.
Back and forth we go. Each team taking the lead.
It's a knockout, drag out fest here at Olympus. Matson, unable to get it, but that is okay.
I think they might call a lane infraction, and they do. East left their lane early, and that gives Harper Matson another attempt. Every point's crucial, and that just lost them a point, or possibly if he makes it.
Ouch. Now Matson goes. It's his chance. Oh, rejected and it won't go.
And East survives on that mistake. They don't lose any points.
Sutton with it. He's proven that he can make you pay at the 3-point line. Kevin Doe with it, and now Sawyer Sutton. Inside Matthew Frederick. Oh, and 2 goes. My goodness.
He hasn't. He scored only a few points tonight, but what a shot there in one of the biggest moments. Showing up when his team needs him most.
Barnes with it. Zach Albert. Barnes. Dowdell. Go low, and Matson gets 2.
All night, the one player they're leaving is Harper Matson. They've been trying double teaming, bringing help defense on Jordan Barnes and Dutch Dowdell, but it's been Harper Matson that's making them pay, the player they've been left open.
Sutton with it. Hitting to Berkstead. Sutton finds Kevin Doe. Inside's Matthew Frederick. Doe to Sutton. They'll need to shoot the ball. Will they? Oh!
Moving screen there on Matthew Frederick. Didn't set his feet, and they called him for that foul. A lost possession there.
This is crucial for Olympus.
Crucial for both teams. Any mistake, anything at all at this stage in the playoffs in the 4th quarter impacts the game.
Zach Albert with it. He finds Jordan Barnes. Barnes to Dutch Dowdell. To Jordan Barnes again. Now Albert. Barnes. Trouble getting inside. Dowdell to Barnes. Oh my. Looking a little open. Not able to make a shot. Oh, but he goes for it. No way! This could separate the Titans from the Leopards here.
For 25 seconds, they're standing around, not anything at all. He just decides to step back and do it himself.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Kevin Doe with it. And it goes, whoa.
A goaltending, but they're just going to let it go. The basket went in anyways. Timeout taken by the East coach.
Wow.
Every time Olympus starts to get going, any kind of momentum, he shuts them down before it gets too big. He only has one timeout left. Olympus still with all 5. They haven't used one this whole entire game.
I wonder if Olympus will try to just take a bunch of timeouts at the end, because he can.
Yeah, at this point, you've done well not using any. If you can go the next 4 minutes without them, you could take one after every single possession to plan every single shot for the last minute or so of the game.
That might get annoying, but hey, it's a strategy. You use any strategy you can in basketball. This is the state playoffs. Everybody wants to win. Just don't hold the ball around when there's no shot clock.
Yeah, they can't do that anymore.
Exactly. Last year, number 8 seed Valley Buffaloes and number 1 Penguins Bobcats in the 1A state tournament. Valley almost upset Penguins by just holding the ball for nearly half the game. Anyways, Barnes has it for the Titans. Dowdell, now Barnes. He finds Zach Albert inside low. Now Albert. Now Barnes. Albert with it. No, that's low. He finds Dutch Dowdell. Dowdell inside. Oh, Barnes got to shoot. Ooh. No good. Madsen gets 2.
Madsen sticking around for the board. He has been incredible tonight. Really been that last deciding factor. Dutch Dowdell's been great. Jordan Barnes been good on defense. But that third player to step up tonight's been Harper Madsen.
Dodd with it inside Kevin Doe. Oh no, Sutton. He makes the pay. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh.
Sawyer Sutton, what a game for him. He's been lights out from the three-point land.
Dutch Dowdell. Jordan Barnes. Gavin Lowe inside. He finds Jordan Barnes. Now Dowdell. Ooh. He makes it. Oh my goodness.
Around the horn passing, neither offense struggling one bit in this fourth quarter. The offenses and the points total in this fourth quarter through the roof.
I think the one deadly player for East is Sawyer Sutton.
When is somebody going to miss? This has been an incredible show of offense in the fourth quarter. No one missing. They're all tough shots too, or a lot of them are.
Dutch Dowdell inside. Can he get 2? Oh yeah! Everybody's making their shots. This is great.
He's been perfect at shooting at the right times. He'll get the ball, he either shoots it right then, or he pump fakes like that and takes it to the mid-range where he's also been money.
Matthew Frederick finds Kevin Doe. Oh, and that goes. Wow. My goodness.
I think we might have scored more points in the fourth quarter than the rest of the quarters combined at this rate.
That doesn't go, unfortunately, and Kevin Doe gets it for the Leopards. Sawyer Sutton.
First missed shot in quite a while, and now East finally with the ball and a chance to take the lead. They haven't had a chance like that in a couple minutes because Olympus' offense hasn't missed.
Hinton goes for 3. Will it go? No! Oh!
Over the back foul called on Kevin Doe, just a little aggressive trying to get the rebound. But you like going for it. If you get that board, that's a second chance.
If you're Kevin Doe, it sucks if the game is lost for them, but you can always go and defend the title in state track and field. Barnes with it. Dowdell. Jordan Barnes. Zach Albert. Gavin Lowe inside, double team. He finds Albert. Are they gonna make a shot? Oh, Madsen with it now. Wow, a turnover.
After all 5 players touched the ball and made a pass at least once, at the end of it, East got a turnover.
Sutton of the Cooper Dog. Less than 2 minutes in the game, and it's getting crazy. Kevin Doe. Braden Hinton goes again. No way! Oh my goodness!
East is still sticking around. They're more than sticking around. They have the lead. Less than a minute 30 to go. They might pull off this upset, and there Barnes goes, finally taking a timeout. Listen to the East fans.
Man. Just a year ago, they had to play a playing game to get into the tournament. 32 ranked, now 16 ranked seed, and they could upset Olympus, the #1 seed. This same team gave Olympus a run for their money once last year.
Yeah, they definitely came to play. What a game for them. Everyone on point, and just incredible offense in that fourth quarter. I can't say it enough. Lots of tough fadeaways, tough contested shots, and they're all just seem to find the bottom of the net.
Well, whoever wins will go home a happy camper. Update on the Brighton Skyline game. Brighton is destroying Skyline 58-40. Looks like Brighton's going to win this game. And they'll play either Olympus or East.
Yeah, we have no idea who that one's going to be. It's anyone's game.
Exactly. But Skyline has a way to come back. Low with it, a freshman.
Let's see Olympus out of their timeout.
Dowdell finds Gavin Lowe. Finds Jordan Barnes. Barnes with it. Oh,
and the ref hasn't signaled yet. What do they call? And it's a foul on East. That puts Olympus in the bonus. That's free throws.
Whoa, that is crucial.
I thought it was a travel. I thought that was the call was initially when they blew the whistle at that point. But a foul occurred before the third step, and so free throws instead. That is huge. And that might have been his 5th foul for East. That is extra huge right there.
Wow, that, I don't know, but anyways, Barnes goes to the free throw line. You see all these other animated coaches, but then you got Coach Barnes who just takes it as it is, never really getting amped. Barnes gets it, it's tied. Whoa!
In the one-on-one, you have to make the first one to get the second attempt. He did just that. And here's a chance to substitute. They're checking with East, and they're deciding not to. Now he gets the ball.
Will Barnes get it? And Olympus leads by 1 point, 59-58. And Barnes makes a smart move to make a timeout. They still have 3 left.
Yeah, you might as well. I don't think you have time to use 4 timeouts in the span of 1 minute, so use it here or lose it, I guess.
If you're East, if you're Olympus, you got 2 issues I think of. Sawyer starting on the 3-point line, Kevin Doe inside of the paint.
Yeah, they've both been very effective tonight, but not only in the paint for Kevin Doe, but he has hit some crazy mid-range jumpers.
He has.
And you can't forget about Matthew Frederick. He still has that size advantage inside. If he gets one-on-one near the hoop, he's going to cash in on that.
That's true. He did score 28 points against Hillcrest. Anybody's game here at Olympus. Sutton with it. Guard by Zach Albert.
And a foul called there on the Titans. The good news for the Titans, that's only their second team foul, so they're going to have to foul 5 more times before they send them to the line.
Exactly. Go over to Dodd. Now back to Go. Go inside. Oh my, hitting with it. Dodd with it. To Kevin Doe.
East resets, 15 seconds off their shot clock.
Dodd inside. Oh, and over to the Titans. Low with it and drives. Oh, he fouls.
And a foul right there on the clear path. I don't think that rule is quite made to high school yet, so just be as a normal personal foul.
Wow.
In the NBA level, if you have clear pass to the hoop or you're in fast break like that and you foul intentionally to stop the fast break, they reward you with a free throws and possession. But I think that they might have punished that by taking them straight to 10 team fouls, because that was only their 8th team foul. Now it says 10 on the scoreboard. So that might have been it. And now they fix it to 8. And that 10th foul is important, because if they're at 10 team fouls as opposed to 8, you get a guaranteed 2 free throws instead of the 1 and 1.
59-58, Titans lead. Low gets it. 60-58 here at Olympus High School.
And the clock's down to 36 seconds, so East can take it basically to the end of the game and try and either tie or win depending on this free throw here.
Oh!
Timeout East, or I think this was Olympus. This was Olympus taking their timeouts. And now what does East do? They have plenty of options. You can go with time left on the clock, which I think is what I would do. I'd go, I'd take my shot with time still left on the clock, so you can make sure that you can foul and hope for missed free throws and it's not completely over. Or you can try and take the clock to 0 and force overtime on the last second shot.
Exactly.
I think you got a game update on the Skyline game.
I do. Surprisingly, Skyline is only down by 9 to Brighton. I think they haven't even shot in a while. I think they're still at 58 points.
Yeah, they still have a lot of time left, 6 minutes, 40 seconds in that game, and a 9-point game. We might have called that one a little too soon. Skyline's good chance to win that one.
That would be an upset there, I think. The reason why we're just highlighting this game so much is because whoever wins this game will play the winner of the Skyline Brighton game. East is still within 1 possession, but that'll be hard to do.
And you don't need a 3. You can take it right at the rim, get a layup, just get best shot available. Then even if you get a layup, you're guaranteed to get the ball back, down 3 or even 2.
Matthew Frederick, oh no, this is bad.
Nearly a game-ending mistake almost.
Oh.
Foul on Jordan Barnes. I don't know how many personal fouls he has, but for the team, they've still got a ways to go before it's in the bonus.
That is true. Kevin Doe to inbound. Go with it. Oh no.
Oh, that was nearly a traveling violation because he picked up his feet on the floor, but instead they're calling a foul. 2 straight fouls on back-to-back possessions, but look at the clock now, 13 seconds, no shot clock. At this point, I don't know how much time you have left for a layup.
Or 3-point. Cooper Dodd with it.
And I believe they call another foul. Well, I said it a few times how they're never going to get in the bonus, but they're only 2 away on their second foul from here. They'll be in the bonus, so maybe at this rate.
I have no idea. We're just under 1 millisecond for 10 seconds. And another timeout. I think this is also Olympus.
This one is East this time. And now, same situation you were 27 seconds ago, but now it's same situation, 27 seconds left off the clock. They're taking a timeout to drop their game-tying play and send this one to overtime.
Exactly. I say just give it to Sawyer Sutton and make it open. He's been stellar at the three-point line.
Yeah, he's not squared up, contested, the defense there, whatever it is, he's still been able to make three-pointers, so
Exactly.
I agree with that. Get him the ball and have him put up a shot. Well, then there's the thing, Olympus is probably going to be guarding him closest. So if he isn't open, if he really is contested heavily, you might have to go other places, but we'll see what happens right here.
You cannot go for a layup here because then it'll give the ball over to Olympus and you lose. So a three-pointer is your only shot.
If you had 10 more seconds, you could go for a layup, but at under 10 seconds, just not enough.
That is true. Oh my. Inside.
They tried to get to Sawyer Sutton. Dutch Dowdell shut that one down.
And it's over! Olympus beats the East Leopards. Great job, East. But Olympus rallies and wins 61-58, and they'll play the winner of the Skyline Brighton game.
Great job, East, indeed. I mean, you cannot hang your heads after that performance. You came out after a pretty good season, the 16th seed, and you took Olympus to the wire, the best team in 5A, and you were step by step with them. A great season and clearly nothing to hang your head on. That's just so brutal in basketball, how you can play this well, and it's all over just like that. A couple points here, a couple points there, and you'd be going to the next round. But this time it falls for Olympus, and they get a great, hard-fought win and a nice test to open their playoffs.
Exactly. And Kevin Doe, his great high school basketball career is officially over. And now let's go over to our next game. The winner, Olympus will play against number 9 seed Skyline or number 8 seed Brighton, and Brighton's still leading that game. They will play at the D-Event Center on the campus of Weber State next Wednesday at 11:10 a.m. This is our final game of the season, so there are no more sports broadcasts for the rest of the year. I'd like to thank everyone that made it possible for this great opportunity to commentate. This is my final game. Maybe I could be back guest commentating. Don't think that'll happen though. Now, I'd like to thank everybody that did stuff with the cameras and TD throughout the season. Everybody through my time that has helped commentate with me, to Jackson Bodley, Mark Schwartz, Jake Rice a few weeks ago, and even Sean Capps, who did something with me last year. Now for the final time, I'm Calvin Fuller.
And I'm Jackson Bodley.
Have a great night, everybody. I will miss you.